All right, so back again, and I wanted to make this one about dating. And it is today. I think that you as a man, and I'm specifically talking about black men, that that's pretty much where I have my expertise is in black men. Um, you are being set up for the slaughter. You're being set up for the slaughter. There's no real um, general place you can say, oh well, we're gonna go meet women. It used to be bars and nightclubs is where you go and meet women, and then from there you might start dating people around bars and the clubs or a concert or something like that. But in today's society, it's really difficult for a man, especially a black man. It's very difficult for you to date someone and then just pick up and move on to the next person. The law for you to do that. So now in today's seeing the marketplace, or seeing the place, the environment in which you have to work in, have casual dating experience, let alone engagement and then a wedding maybe. That is it's a very risky in situation for a man. And why is it risky? Because most you as a man are risking almost everything that you have accumulated, and even if you have not accumulated, you're risking future endeavors and future accumulations of things when you're in a relationship with a woman, a committed relationship with a woman. You're risking everything. And so because generally the woman is not at risk, and so she's typically not at risk. The only risk she has is losing you, the person, in a relationship. But she can, she did alimony if she's been married to you. She can ask you for palimony if she hasn't been married to you. I mean, she can ask you for child support. Let's say you've been taking care of this child for a year. It's not even your child. You just been living with this woman, taking care of her child for a year. She can go to you and go to the court and ask for child support from you to take care of this child, because she can. This would never happen if every man just took care of his own children. Every man just take care of you. Every man just take care of your own children, and no other man will have to take care of no other man's children. You know, that only happen in rare instances where a man passes away, or some type of serious situation happens, or he's sick, or something happens, or he goes off to war and is killed. Something serious like that. It won't be just because the daddy is 5 blocks down, but he don't want to have nothing to do with little Ron Ron. That won't happen no more. So we need to really look at this thing and see what is the best alternative for us. If we as men are looking to have women, then what is the best alternative for us? Well, I'm going to there's all kind of I've been looking around for somebody who thinks like me, and I haven't found anybody. I haven't found, excuse me, I haven't found anybody. I haven't found a common thread. I find people here and there that think like me and have put and produce videos similar to what I'm about to say, but I haven't. That's not a general thought process. And my main thought process on this is that you should consider women back in the old way. You would consider a woman a must-have item, right? Sort of like crack cocaine. You got to have it. You got to have this woman. You got to have these women. But in today's society, based on the laws and how you can get easy, the law is so set up where you can so easily get played. Till there needs to be a way where you thinking of this and you say to yourself, I'm not. I have to protect myself. And so the way you do that is you have to look at women from a different vantage point. You can no longer look at a woman and say, I got to have women. I got to have a woman in my life, or I got to have a woman here. I got to have a woman there. You got to look at a woman as an option today. You follow? Woman is not a necessity, but an option. An option for you. If you so choose to spend time with somebody of the opposite sex, they're an option. And when spending time with them, that's an option. No longer should you look and say, get all nervous when you get around them. No, you should not get nervous for what? What they gonna give you that you can't get anywhere else? You go up to the most beautifulest woman in the world, and yeah, I did say beautifulest, the most beautifulest world woman in the world, and you try to be. I'm not saying you give that away. No, what I'm saying is the part where you feel like, man, I'm not gonna say nothing because she might shoot me down. So what? Why even worry about it? Well, first of all, why should you even? You should never even approach no another woman, never again. You shouldn't even approach women ever again. And if you do approach them, you should give. You should say, here, give them your card and say, you know what? If you get a minute, call me. That's what you should do. You should never, ever, ever step up on a woman, push up on a woman. Hey, girl, so what you gonna do? What's up with them digits? You should never do that no more. Don't be places that the odds are against you. Don't do things where the odds are against you. The odds are already against you, so why even be chasing down all these women? But I need a woman. Do you really? Can you breathe without a woman? Yes. Can you make money without a woman? Yes. Can you sleep without a woman? Yes. Can you have fun without a woman? Yes. Can you watch TV without a woman? Yes. Can you play video games without a woman? Yes. Can you pray without a woman? Yes. Can you study without a woman? Yes. Hmm. They don't seem to be all that critical to me. Now, of course, there will be somebody out there that would say something crazy like, well, if you're not chasing women, then you must be chasing something. And I'm saying you don't have to chase anything except understanding. Trust me, yo, if you chase getting your life together, putting your financial life together in order, financial house in order, and getting your financials together and getting your spiritual life in order, trust me, yo, women will ain't gonna be nothing to what they're not gonna be anything to even worry about. But see, I'm looking at a lot of these people. Most of these people don't teach the spiritual side, and they don't teach the financial side. Because a lot of these people say, hey, women are looking at you for money. So what you need to do is don't have no money. You can get women even though you ain't got money. You can get women without money. That's true. But what you gonna do with them? Eventually, this woman gonna want you to take her somewhere, do something with her, right? Why are you gonna get with this woman and bring her lifestyle down? That's crazy. You're gonna get this beautiful woman that's been going on jet setting all over the place, and you're gonna bring her lifestyle down. No, let her keep her lifestyle and be with dudes that got money to drop on sending her to Vegas and everything. Don't worry. Don't worry. Her time, let her have her time. Her time is short. Probably up about 27, 28. That's over with. That's over with. Ain't nobody. I mean, and especially when they get into their 30s, man, it's over with. It's over with. So, and not in a bad way. I'm not saying in a bad way. It's just how it is. And the reason why it's over with is because of the competition that's always hitting the market. There's always a new fresh batch of 18-year-old women hitting the market every day. So this pushes the competition farther and farther and farther away. And so since you know that there's always a new batch of women coming out, why would you be stuck on this one woman? Like, I can't understand. I watch the TV shows and they say this dude, he's stalking this woman. Why would you stalk a woman? You should stalk knowledge, understanding, wisdom. Why would you stalk a woman? Like, that's crazy to me. I cannot even, but see, I'm the type of person, man, I can't even understand how a strip club makes money. I cannot understand that. In my mind, that don't work. Why would you give money to somebody who by law cannot reciprocate anything? The only reason why you giving them money is to tease you and torment you. And I would spend money in a situation where I would know that I was gonna have a good time, this other person gonna have a good time, and I would get what I say, it would be for somebody. I would spend that kind of money for somebody who I felt like I was had a good chance, if not already intimate with them, a good great chance of being intimate with them. as opposed to, I know for a fact I'm never going to be intimate with someone. Why would you even spend your money and time with something like that? But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. Let's get back to the dating situation. That's why I'm getting back to the fact that women are an option. Women are an option. You, as a black man, you should be really working on your financial security. That's what you should be your number one focus, because at some point you're gonna be the bedrock of your family. And if you're not prepared, if you not have your stuff together, man, you're gonna all your people gonna look at you and say, man, you were supposed to be the man in this family. What happened to you? What happened? How did it all fall apart? And then you're gonna watch your people fall down because you ain't there. It's like you have these children and you don't be there. But once you have these children, man, now you gotta sacrifice, man. You gotta take one for the team and be there for these children. And many of us as black men, man, we so busy chasing all these women, which is foolish. It's so foolish, man. You chasing these women, man, just to say, I got this woman and I got that woman. I've been with this woman. I've been with that woman, and this woman is fine. And it's just like a little kid, man. Instead of saying, you know what, incidental. The only thing that let me share with you something. The only kind of woman, there's only two kind of women that's gonna make a difference in your life: a really good woman and a really bad woman. Every other woman is really not gonna make a difference, but a really good woman can change your life, and a really bad woman can also change your life. And sometimes because you chasing all these women, man, good, but the looks are the cheese on the string to reel you in, so that you'll spend money. You will deal with, man. They got these men. They telling you this man is their brother, but it's actually her man or other man, and this and that. And I mean, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I heard somebody say something, and I believe it's true, man. These women in today's world, they're like walking hand grenades, and the pin could slide out any moment. Any moment they could have some drama and just blow you apart. That's why you got to be careful. You always got to check out a woman's lifestyle, who they're hanging with, man. You can't be so quick to say, man, this girl is fine, I'm gonna try to get her in the bed. Okay, so in the meantime, this woman, you think this woman don't know you trying to get her in the bed? She, on a certain type of woman, is gonna be like, okay, I know you trying to get me in the bed, so I'm gonna tax you for that. So she tax you. Oh, oh yeah, I know you want to go out on a date, but man, I can't even think because I can't pay my car note this month. You might be the fifth fool that she told that to. How much the car note? $500. She just got excuse me, she got $2,500 out of five fools telling the five fools the same thing. I missed my car note. I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. That the dating has changed. They really don't, man. You can be with somebody and that's not even them. That's not their hair. That's not their nails. That's not their teeth. That's not their breast. That's not their ass. That's not their legs. That's not their skin. You can be with somebody and not even be with the same person in the morning. Am I right? And I'm not knocking nobody, man. You should try to accentuate things, make things better if they're not so good. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is, you shouldn't be putting yourself all in to try to date somebody when or try to get in serious relationships if your financial house ain't order. And if you dating, and which is, I do not agree that you should date anyone. I think you should let a woman present herself in a proper manner to you, and you select the one you want. You should never be out dating women in terms of asking a lot of different women out. That's passe. That's old school. That's that's doesn't make any sense. That's if you should do something like that if you can't live without woman. If you can't live without woman, hey, by all means, knock yourself out. Ask a ton of women out. Get all the rejection and frustration that you want. Hey, have at it. Go out with tons and tons. Go out with millions. Go out with so many women. Waste all that money. Waste all that time. Buy all these women, all these drinks. Hey, knock yourself out. But if you really want to be successful in life, and what is success in life? Success in life is the ability to help yourself and help anybody else you want to. That's success in life without hurting yourself. That is the success in life. That is real success in life. But most people are trying to think success is how many women you slept with, how much money you got in the bank. It's people with money in the bank and they can't get no sleep at night. It's people with all kind of women, but they can't get no sleep at night because this man trying to find them, and that man's trying to get to them, and her uncle's trying to find her, and her brother's trying to find them, and her her real man is trying to find them. I mean, it's just a bunch of mess. It's a bunch of drama. I mean, these women are very dangerous in today's society. They're very dangerous. They also got really, so the laws are set up so well to actually have them be able to dismantle your life. So you shouldn't even get involved with, in my opinion, you shouldn't get involved with no woman until you able to protect everything that you got, past, present, and future. You can protect yourself, and anything you're gonna do. And anybody that doesn't understand why you would do something like that, they don't really love you. If somebody really loved you, they would understand. Hey, this person got a lot to lose. They got a lot on the ball. Okay, I get that. Then therefore, I should say, hey, look, if this don't work out, at least give me this. Hey, the average man can understand that. Okay, I can understand you wanting something, because that's just the nature of the beast. But you can't say I want half of everything you got. That's crazy. Or I got to pay you alimony for the rest of your life. That is just wicked. That's no way you should be paying any able-bodied person money to sit on their ass for the rest of their life. There's no way you should a person should do that. There's no way. If somebody wants to be paid sitting on their ass, the government should do that. Because you can't even really actually break up from the person. If you say you divorce somebody, you can't even divorce them properly, because you can't break the tie, because you still got to pay this person. So you still always obligated to somebody, even though you're supposed to be in a divorce, and that obligates you. It deters you from the next situation you want to get involved with. You want to go and leave this woman and go be with another woman. Why? But you're stuck because this woman wants you to pay her. See, I think it's wrong that you should have to pay somebody if you don't want to be with them, or if they cease to do the things that you need done so that you can be happy with them. Then I think, hey, we should just amicably go our own separate ways. But today's women don't want it that way. They got many laws that'll let them get into your bank account and and take some of your assets away from you, and your future earnings away from you, and your retirement, and whatever else they can get their hands on. And it's easy, so easy. All they got to do is get the right lawyer, and they can rip that stuff out of you like ripping the heart out of a pig. You could just they can just rip it right out of you, still beating. So my thing is this: I think you should view women as option. Yes, they're fun. They smell good. They look good. I mean, it's just the way you like them, right? Well, man, and a lot of them will be just the way you like them to be. But my suggestion to you is to treat them like an equal, like they want to be treated. They don't want to be treated like a woman. They want to be treated like an equal. Do what the law says. Treat them like an equal. Treat them like an equal. If you invite somebody out, it's expected that you're obviously going to pay for it. Just being polite, you're going to pay for a time, an evening that you go out with. So you take somebody out. If they want to go out on another day with you, let them pay for it. Let them pay for it. Let them pay for it. That's my advice. Say, you know what? What do you mean I'm supposed to be? What's that got to do with that? Are you a female? Are you a male chauvinist? No, I'm just that. I mean, you shouldn't be a that. What does that mean? You're supposed to be the man. Footing under you have your career on your way. You have a home. You have at least one vehicle paid off. Then you can start talking about maybe I can have some. Maybe I can start having some female company, because female company, I don't care who you are or what you say. Female company is expensive. This is America. Female company is expensive. It's not expensive, and then in breaking up with people, females, is expensive. So you got a lot on the line to risk, and so therefore you should change your view on how to be in this the new 2017. You should dating should be like an option. It should be done only like you know like having fine wine. Every once in a while, yeah, you can go out on a date or something like that. But there ain't no necessity for you to be with no woman. You can do all the different things I ran down without having a woman in your life, a committed relationship in your life. You can still do whatever you need to do, and then and so let me say this. I know there's a movement out there called MGTOW, and where these men, and there's several different ones, and so but that's the most common known one. So and I understand. I don't agree with everything in the philosophy, but I do agree with the basic principles. The basic principle that the dating environment is too harsh. It's like a landing on one of Saturn's moons. It's just the environment is too harsh for you to survive. Come out of it and survive. You know what I mean? It's a good idea. In principle, it's a good idea, but it's very get navigated. I remember my advice to all men, but especially black men, is to pull back, stop asking them out, stop going to nightclubs, stop doing things that have the odds against you, and you will ultimately be yeah, let the next man jump ahead. Let the next man be the one on the hook. All right.